Hiji ni Weru TV.
Ketheka mutegeri wa Weru TV kambetikie wina Thaa Mugwanja imbega na nkogwati ogeni Nteto ni cietu niombitagwa Christine WANJERU omonde iri tariki 9 cia mweri wa kanana mwaka wa 2023 tukiambiriria ni ati mubunge wa Bore niwe mugambirindikiri na augite ati maoni twikite gikaro kia wendia na kinyagia utumiri wa ndawa cia kurebia unturia kinyagia utambite kinyagia kiri tauni ciengi iria iri muturi akiuragia thirikari ya kaunti ya Meru gutigira ni kuongera kathari kire kuthiria ndawa cia mbugita kaunti ni taburia thirikari ya kaunti ya Thaa ithiritwe ikiruthetwe ni gavana Muthomi Njuki.
They now start from age 6 or even I want to do grain, so we buy them a sack of getting them out of it. We are saying you know, the people that are dying
in my constituency, the population has dropped significantly. In my constituency, you find the skewed development. Where the population is big, they get more. Where the population is low, they get less. And not because of anything, because there are no people. You can't go and develop a school where there are no people. You have to focus on the school where there are people. You are not fighting maize sellers on the street. You are fighting rich people, connection, people in the government. We have one person who has been in the former government, the largest importer of alcohol and alcohol content product in the country. And in the docket of law enforcement, he was able to take control of the entire industry. So whatever we are seeing around is not being propagated by Rindikide selling maize. No, it is being propagated by people protected by the system. We have some governors who are willing, and some of them have started already, like Dharakanivi. They have put a cap on the number of bars they need to have in a certain locality. He has hit the bullet, but there are some other governors also who are fearing these cartels. I have said I cannot lead a generation of drunkards, and I'm not ready to do that. And I came to realize I will get more votes if I fight drug and alcoholism than supporting them. I will start talking to the women. They are the biggest block of voters. They are the biggest sufferers. They are the biggest of sufferers. So nothing is lost of women.
Tetoni shinge gavana wa kaunti ya Thaa niwe Muthomi Njuki na kwirigirwo gukinya ntere cia chogoria nturani ya Sumaita baria akaruguria mashini ya kumithia ndigu iri njira ya gutethereria arimi kuongera baita ya marigu mao na kuona mbeca nkuruki kumania na urimi uyu. Na ni Nteto iria Martin Mugambi hakurumira na kethirwa agituretera cio na njira enkinyaniru Thaa 1:30 kiogoro. Tukithira mbere Nteto ni shinge ni ati akarima mwitu Mwitumura Abogeta Central ni mwonanitie kurega kwiganirwa kwao ni nyuma ya kunenkanira mugunda utuika wa mwingi nikenda makirwa kiwanda gia kaua indi thaino atongoria maria marungamiritie kiwanda kiu matikumetĩkĩria kuthungira ku ona nkinya matikumetĩkĩria maruthira micemanio kiuma kwirombaga thirikari na atongoria maria mathurire kumatetheria na kumakira gintu kingi kiri mugunda uyu gintu kira gikethirwa gitethereria mwingi.
Ni akariba ntura ya Mwitumura wa ndini ya Bothugusi Central bagishumiria na mateta bakiuga atongoria ba society ya factory nturene yao ni babengire kinene kiu ura kinya batumba kuthithia kamucemanio ga ntura ku kira bakuga ni kimako kiribo nontu kithaka kiu ni kia mwingi rungu rwa thirikari ya kaunti ya Meru
batu twengerwa management ya factory Tomarua wamena na arua twetetera kietu tucoke kutwona ya gukara ega ntu sefu tukabanga manto jeto jara twina jo na ibanzira twina cio
twakinyia mwe yani kiu twagitumagera na ndira society ya irigaga bairiganiria mwana keni gietu na bakwiriga mwa keni gietu kuri thesi ya bakangeti batu tutaboririe mono riu no tukinya twamenyaga no twatumaira factory iria no endera bakirengeti thesi ya ibaronere bo kaba twenge kenine keu na kenine gietu
tutiona kuthithiria nya event ire ko yababa ina tumunda tunini bationa kuthithiria event mecemani njira ne tucemananya
na ndini baugite kumane no shendi bwa tongiria ba society no kabadega kugamunda jo joda bakuga jo batekyo jo akikirasi kya ECD kambe ya munini wa chibo na ntwa wika yana wika geria leo bakuga mirande yonthe no ke ingiri
ai twenda wakwa chabuchibu wa nyomba ja ojo engwa twale twa chibitari aja ojo twa space ya sibitari na tukumione leo twaregerwa
na batu tukwenda gwakirwa isindi i center ndene keni gike
nonto skuru ya public irere akue ikathejo kilomita igiri ingi Mwitumura for example jara yakora wena mwana no rujirungiro ra urukauna nyamu ciari wikitie mwana skuru iriske mono no bwitaniria rujiro
batu tukwenda twethwa twina Meru collection center ndene kioni giki
ria rire tutureta twejera gwitikirwo twakarubanda runini na inyaru gukejo twika irio bi kuretwo thaa iria utekwiriri icoka jukirio biu ukeja kuthira ugo kuingwa utetikirwo tonye nyabi abiura ero au ome
itukwenda kinya twethirwa twetirimana public barazas no ntontora yeje tutirimana garutererwa barabara ajo kuona turungi kuma rira kwa twekere factory we gakurukwa
na ndiromba rya ukiri thirikari ya kaunti ya Meru ni gutonyera gatigati gutigira ni bakuba twaria kuonokia kithaka kiu
factory ye ni yetu na turenda aki yetu tuene factory o ije nikenda tukathira event cietu cionthe
batu tuga batu society nenenkanire kithaka gietu kira gya public na ndi kumira au society ira ni person kare atipesio person
kwanja kauge tucokerwe twitaira ngugi cietwo tutena wasiwasi na tutekwagania nonto no twari mbaka hawa bena kieni gikinene mono ibarimira kawa ndaere batu na twitaira ngugi cietu ira citwegie ndengi
na muthiene ni bameneretie atongiria ba society ubakiuga ni mabatara jao bekite mbere na tijamukari wakawithire
kwa tutomba gutara antu bari bathatu bejo kinyanga into bietu batu twaga gukara bari mire thara na ubejaira thara na ubagaikiria ng'ombe ciao no tekio tuona go buruhetha stima hiyo tukuona akwe factory ya gichothe cia mukune ichege stima ende je yetu tukuona nyambi tukuona twitagatia
kuma Mwitumura wa ndini ya Bothugusi Central gicigo mbunge kia Central imenti ngiripoti ratito cia Weru riakwa ritwa ni Mutungi Kare.
Thirikari ni kunenkanira mboreo ya bei iri nthi kiri arimi ni kenda gutigira ni makunyibiru ngarama ya urimi na methiro makiona baita na maketha nkuruki kiri urimi wao na mwanka thaino bei ni umbite kwithirwa ikigwa kuma ngiri Mugwanja cia 500 mwanka ngiri 3 cia 500 kiri imera ciiri na riu kwambiriria mweri uyu wa kanana thirikari ni ndamitie mboreo ino mwanka shilingi ngiri ciiri cia 500.
Ulisema hatua yetu ya kwanza ni kushughulikia mkulima, na ndio sababu tumepunguza gharama ya mbolea. Nyinyi mnajua tulikuwa tunanunua mbolea hapa 6,500, 7,000 mali nyingine Last year, wakati tumeingia, in fact, our first program, tulikuta mbolea ya marchani chai ndio ilikuwa imefika. Tukaongea na mtu wa KTDA, akasema wanataka kuulizia wakulima shilingi 5,000. Tukamwambia hapana, wacha tukupatie pesa ya serikali, tupunguze ikuje 3,500. Na tukapunguza ikakuja 3,500. Hiyo ya mahindi sasa, ngano, nini, hiyo kahawa, chai, yote tumefanya tukafanya 3,500. Mwaka huu kwa sababu ya kusupport hiyo program, mlisikia nilitangaza wiki iliyopita, sasa tunateremusha tena, inakuja 2,500. Kahawa, chai, ili tuongeze mapato, tutumie fertilizer zaidi so that we can increase kilos per bush. Na mimi nataka mnisikize vizuri. We need to increase kilos per bush. Na pale tunahitaji mbolea. Kwa wale ambao tunazalisha mahindi, ukitumia mfuko moja ya mahindi unapata magunia 13, 15. Ukitumia magunia 2, shamba ile ile, kulima ile ile, kupalilia ile kitu tu umebadilisha ni an extra bag of fertilizer. Unatoka 12 ama 13 mpaka 25 on the same piece of land. So fertilizer makes a whole difference.
Kadhaa ya rais wa nthi ino niwe Mama Rachel Ruto magwatanite na atongoria mangi magi kanitha ni maruthite kigomano kia maromba kibaroni kia Orintimama Nteresia na Rock nikenda kurombera kaunti inu akiari Mama Rachel na rombete atongoria mama methirwe makirombera nthi ya Kenya na muno nkuru kimarombere rais Ruto nikenda aombia gukinyadhaniria mubango wawe wa bottom up akiuga kwina obatu wa gukiria antwa kana nkijage ciana no ntubwaro yoro rwega.
We are here to partner with Narok County's leadership and clergy through this program known as Narok City Transformation for the common good of the county, its neighbors, and the nation at large. Psalms 133 verses 1 tells us of the beauty that is realized when people live together as one. The verse says, "Behold, how good and how pleasant it is for brethren to dwell together in unity." Our success as leaders in whichever sphere of the society lies in our ability to work together, build and create platforms of collaboration that benefits every citizen. When we all come together and tap into our God-given wisdom and His Spirit, we can create lasting solutions and drive progress for our people. This county holds a unique place in our beloved nation as the source of two unique identifiers that all Kenyans are proud of. One is the Masai Mara Game Reserve, with the Great Migration as the 8th wonder of the world, and two is the Ma culture that symbolizes our heritage. It is a sacred duty of all leaders to seek to uplift every Kenyan, especially those at the grassroots level, and create an inclusive and enabling environment where no one is left behind. We cannot achieve our nation's full potential without empowering our women, youth, and those vulnerable in our society. Women form the backbone of our society, and their role in Kenya's economic growth and development cannot be underestimated. The youth represent our future. As leaders, we are responsible for providing equal opportunity and supporting women, youth, and people with disabilities in their endeavors, whether in education, entrepreneurship, or leadership roles. When we empower these people, we empower families, communities, and the nation.
Hato nogo kebanini utikathie nwako.
StarTimes is brightening up your world with amazing kids content. Lots of unforgettable moments to enjoy.
Wow, amazing!
Celebrate with us to stand a chance to win amazing weekly prizes in our lucky draw. Buy any StarTimes decoder at any of our business halls or dealer shops nationwide. Recharge your monthly subscription and stand a chance to win.
Hooray! All right!
Enjoy a variety of your favorite cartoons from our amazing kids channels. From our family to yours. Asante for welcoming us into your homes. StarTimes. Enjoy digital life.
Uraigwa nkume ya Kenya Airlift Program ni mubango jurajo gutetheria aritoba Kenya kuthomera digiri mwanya cia masters nthigurune ya Amerika. Kuigwatira kanya gaka no mwanka withiro uri na grade ya C+ gwitia kiri KCSE na second class honors kiri degree ya university. Ugochiandikithia riongera mutandao jotu jwa www.kenyaairliftprogram.com. Obisi chetu iri Royal Business Park 4th floor Njuri Ncheke Street, Meru Town. Turingeredi mungu kurukira 0703 509 493. The Kenya Airlift Program. Passion led us here. Yetu sako iri na nkuma enjaga kiri aritani aritingo gibonda badrikari na kinyaka ambunira turi na MOU nabo ya gutigira ba kugarura utoro bwa kukurukira super mapato loan. Kuma enjaga ne ati utetwa garanta, utetwa shares na no uri runuru na miaka 8 na interest ya 1% reducing balance. Kuona utungata bwa super mapato loan kana bunge turiongira branch yetu irere akwe nagwe kana waranire na tukurukira namba yetu edimu 07111038000 kana info@yetusako.co.ke kana www.yetusako.co.ke. Yetu Sako, your success, our pride.
Uramenya college retongoretie nthiguruni ya Kenya na thondekebwo CEOs na ene ngugi iciariritwa ja Meru. Vips College area niyo Meru Institute of Business Studies na ndi turi na campuses inya: Meru Makutano, Meru Town, Isiolo na Key College area iri Nairobi. Nitokugwa togeni kiri mega graduation yetu iri kethere tariki 10 mwezi wa 11 mwaka juju 2023. Icheni tukenero tukibwangai nkurukia gishunshi kia 80% kiri aritobetu ni bakuthondeka mbeshi cia obongoa ciandikithie na arwa kiri intake ya September wigwatire free discount na gishunshi kia 10%. Aritoba beru ritobayejaga free bonus courses ta mobile phone repair, CCTV installation, baking and pastry, video production, music production kana DJ. Jokia baro ya admission kiri campus yetu yonthe kiri website kana uringithimu kiri 0720-967-249. MIPS College, turning skills and talents into income.
Wakairinko kwa togeni tukithie na mbere nkatha ya munini wa rais nwe Pastor Dorcas Gachagua na mbere tie mubango wa kubanda miti iri kubandwa ni ayuthi maria magarukite na kuma kiri utumiri bwanda wa cia kurebia ni mubango uri wambiritwe nturani ya Kiamariga County ya Nyeri ni mbere utambua kiri ndingima akiarie na ugite mwankatha ino ayuthi maenge makwambiriria mubango uyu ni mebete kana ni mebanite na utumiri Bwandawa ino Shiamboita.
We want to start a model and a pilot here so that once it succeeds, then it can be rolled over across the country. There are other places where we are doing in Meru, we are doing also in Kiambu, we are doing in Kajiado, we are also going to Kisumu, we are going to Western. So it is not just here that I am doing, but in Loitoktok we have another 500,000 trees that are being planted. This time it is the widows that are doing there. We also want to start other programs for the widows also around here and people living with disabilities. That is those are the people that my office is serving. And therefore, I want to integrate them into productivity and to make them people who are able to contribute to the economy and the revenue, become a revenue stream for this country. Those populations are many. When we talk about vulnerable populations like now the boy child, we talk of the widow, we talk of the orphan, we talk of the people living with disabilities. They are people with great potential and ability, and they are great populations. So if we can be able to integrate them in the production system, I know that we are going to have a better Kenya. And that is why you see me very seriously engaging every day and going out to to the rural areas and making sure that we have now our youth, especially our youth, integrated into agriculture. We are coming up with that program, Youth and Agriculture, because in this country, that is our backbone. Yet it is supported by people who are 67 years. There is an aging rural population of farmers. And when we are talking about the rural population that is holding the food basket is 67 years. In another 20 years, we are going to have 100% food deficit if we are not mitigating to see that there is succession management where we take the old people, they teach the young people, and where they are moving, then the young people can be able to occupy that place. And that is another objective and a goal I intend to have accomplished in the next many years God is giving me.
Wandiki munene wa Momberenwe Veronica Nduva na ataririte kwina gitumi kia thirikari kureta urumwe kiri urutaniri wira gatagati ka thirikari na bunge enene na kathite thirikari ni tagariria kuona kwina obatu wa kurutaniria wira bamune kenda kubingia maunto na karogi augite obugatethereria gukinyanithiria mawatho magitumi maria mararemetwe gukinyanira mbunge
country. Thank you very much, and God bless you all.
At the end of this exercise that we are having, the end result is a government legislative agenda document that will go to cabinet. That's a document that will guide or that will support or that will enable the implementation of bottom-up economic transformation agenda. So at the end of this discussion then, we trust that we shall all be aligned on the policies and legislative initiatives that the State Department is pursuing in the implementation of BITA and other strategic objectives that the State Department may have identified as critical in the delivery of its mandate. We've had instances in the past where a legislation is developed from the inception stage. By the time it's reaching Parliament, it's 4 years down the line or even more than that. So this office is there to coordinate to ensure that a legislative proposal takes the shortest time to reach Parliament, and once it is in Parliament, we also liaise with Parliament as an office to ensure that it's given the priority it deserves.
I'm very happy about the establishment of the State Department for Legislative Affairs. It indeed provides the missing cog or the missing link that has been there between the executive and the legislature. Because the legislative agenda cannot be discussed without the entire spectrum. And we do know the important contribution that the executive sets out right from the formulation of the policy to the end process where we see legislation around serious policy matters. So definitely a good move. And we do laud our leadership for that. We have seen, and I'm happy that you say that this will be a continuous process. We have seen a lot of legislative agenda lapse or take such long periods such that by the time they are becoming law, then they are no longer relevant or they are no longer a priority. So just knowing that we'll be tracking gives us a lot of hope that the government will spearhead creating enabling frameworks for realization of its objectives. Of course, we cannot handle the better priorities without a whole of government approach. And for us, better presents an opportunity for gender to be cross-cutting.
Teto shingi na njira enda sanisha kinyatha emwe na nusu kiogoro nkwendere muthenya umwega ni umbita wa Christine Wanjeru.